Hi guys, my name is Faith Esagane, and today I'll be doing a cooking video for you guys. So stay tuned. So these are all my ingredients that I'll be using to cook. I'll be cooking rice and stew. So cook with me. This is my 1 noodle of rice. That is my salt. My half bowl of oil is there. My half bowl of pepper, my Maggi, my 3 cubes of Maggi, my 1 liter of water, and my tomatoes. So these are all the ingredients that I'll be using to cook white rice and stew. So at first I'll be using my 1 noodle of rice, and I'll be pouring my 1 noodle of rice into my 1 liter of water. Then I'll make sure my gas cooker is on so that my rice can parboil. I'll wait for 15 minutes and I'll make sure the fire is on. Then I'll put another pot and make sure that pot is dry. I'll make sure there's no water remaining in the pot so I can make my stew, because I'll be pouring my groundnut oil into the pot, and there should be no water when you are mixing oil, when you are heating up oil. So I'll be waiting for my pot to dry, and then I'll also be grinding my tomatoes. As you can see, that is my tomatoes. I'll grind it. I don't have fresh pepper to grind my tomatoes with, but that's my Maggi, my 3 cubes of Maggi that I'll be using for my stew. And this is my half bowl of dry pepper, and that is my half bowl of groundnut oil that I'll be using to cook the rice and stew. And that's the salt I'll be pouring into my stew. So the first thing I'll be doing is to pour my groundnut oil into my dry pot. You don't need to pour your groundnut oil into a wet pot, because it will splash all over you. So this is how to do it. You pour your groundnut oil into your dry pot, then I'll be grinding my fresh tomatoes with my blender. As you can see, I don't have fresh pepper to grind with my tomatoes, so I'll only be grinding my tomatoes. You can also put onions. You can grind your tomatoes with onions if you like, or if you want to slice your onions, you can slice your onions if you don't want to grind it. But I will not be using onions today. For those people that love onions so much, you can use onions to make your stew. So this is my grounded tomatoes right now, and my oil is heated up a bit, but I'll also be heating it up a bit more, because I want my groundnut oil to be very, very, very hot before I pour my grounded tomatoes into the oil. So right now my hot oil, my groundnut oil is hot right now. So I'll be pouring my grounded tomatoes into my half bowl of hot oil. So these my grounded tomatoes. I'll be pouring it into my groundnut oil. Then that is my Maggi and my pepper that I'll also be pouring into the stew when it has boiled a bit. So this is my rice. It has parboiled. It is time to wash my rice. So I'll be washing my rice for you guys right now. So it is not hard to wash your rice. So my rice is very clean, as you can see. I need to wash the rice to remove starch from the rice, because nobody wants a starch in their rice. So your rice is sweeter without starch in it, so you need to wash the starch away. So this is my rice. I'm washing it right now. So now I'll be filtering my white rice. So this is how to filter your white rice. You make sure that you pour this water away into the filter, then wash it 3 times. Wash your rice 3 times to make sure it's clean. So if you have sand in your rice, then you will need to carry all the rice from the top and then pour the sand that is under away. So it is easy to check your rice to know if it has sand by using your hand to touch under the rice. If there is sand, then you need to carry all the rice from the top and then throw away the sand that is under. But my rice is very clean, so I don't need to be doing all that. But I'll be fetching my 1 liter of water, as you can see, to cook my rice. So my rice, I'm still washing my rice. This is the 3rd time I'm washing my rice, but I'll be fetching 1 liter of water to be on the fire because that will be faster for me to cook. As I'm washing my rice, water is on the fire, ready to cook the rice. So this is the 3rd time I'm washing my rice, and this is my 1 liter of water that I'll be putting into my pot to make sure it is cooking. So now I'll finish washing my rice and then I'll pour the rice into the pot like you are saying. So after I do that, I'll make sure that it cooks well because I like my rice to be soft and juicy. So after I finish pouring my rice into the pot, I close the pot and wait for 10 to 15 minutes. So now my stew is boiling, so it is time to put all my ingredients into the stew. So first I'll be pouring my Maggi into the stew. If you have onions, you can pour your onions first. I'll be pouring my Maggi. As you can see, my 2 cubes of Maggi, I have poured it. Then my pepper, I'll also be pouring it into the stew after I put my Maggi. Then my salt will be the last thing to put into my stew. Your salt always has to be the last thing to put into any food you are cooking. So don't put salt as the number 1 thing. So this is my frozen meat that I brought out of my freezer. I have 4 pieces of meat right here. So nobody wants to eat a frozen meat, so I have to heat it up. So I'll be pouring it into my stew, as you can see. And I'll wait for it to simmer into the stew. I'll wait for the meat for the meat juice to enter the stew. I'll leave it for like 5 minutes so that the coldness can go away. Then I'll be putting salt into my rice. It is important to put salt into your rice because you need your rice to be sweet so that you can enjoy your food. So I'll also be pouring salt into my stew because salt should always be your last thing inside any food that you cook. Don't put salt first or else you regret it. So always put salt as the last thing in your food so that your food will not be too salty. So I'll be covering my rice and waiting for it to cook. Then I'll pour salt into my stew, as you can see. I'll pour enough salt into my stew. I'll taste it each time so that I can make sure my food is not salty. And my food is very sweet, so I did a good job. So right now I'm just trying to practice a TikTok dance that I want to dance on TikTok and post. So I'll be practicing this dance for 2 days and I'm getting it, so I'll post it. So I'll be waiting for my food to finish cooking. I'll wait for 15 minutes for my rice and then 5 minutes for my stew. I'm actually cooking for my family, so don't be surprised that I'm putting 4 pieces of meat. We are 4 in my family, so 4 pieces of meat is okay. So this is me practicing my TikTok dance. I want to put energy into my TikTok dance, so I'm using a lot of energy to do this dance. And I got the dance. So this is my rice. This is when I poured the salt in my rice. I forgot to show you earlier that I poured salt into my rice. So thank you guys for watching my video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I love you guys. Bye. Love you. Bye. Mwah. 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 So my rice is all done. My stew is ready. So it is time to eat. So this is the result of the food. Thank you guys for watching my video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, Faith Love YouTube. Thank you, and God bless you. Peace.
Style is the answer to everything. A fresh way to approach a dull or dangerous thing. To do a dangerous thing with style is what I call art.